is Manny on the beat. And you're welcome to Linda's TV show, the home of news and analysis, where you get your information about the happenings in the globe, especially in Nigeria.
Listen to the sound. Listen to my voice. Would you listen to this melody and you would find yourself? Listen to the sound. Listen to my voice. Would you listen to this melody and you would find yourself?
I hope I reach you with it. What if we stop pretending?
Welcome. Please, as you are joining us, share the program, give it a thumbs up, and God will bless you.
Why would your loved ones fall from your expectation and you label them misfits? Expecting perfection from a seed you sow beneath an imperfect soil. You can't be dealing on perishable goods and praying to God they remain fresh forever. Shut the fuck up. With time, they are predestined to spoil.
Listen to the sound. Listen to my voice. Would you listen to this melody and you would find yourself? Listen to the. Good morning, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or any time you are joining this program. I know by now in most of the countries, it might be your morning, it might be your afternoon, it might be your evening. To me, it's late evening here. I welcome you all, my great people of Biafra. Before we start this program, this is an interaction section and also to discuss about the updates in Biafra land. I always like to put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we do not promote hate speech, we do not promote violence, we do not promote misleading information, and also a call for self-determination is not a call for war. So if you are joining us, the first thing you should do is to click on that like button, share it to any group you belong to so that people will have access to this program. And also there is a WhatsApp number in the comment section if you want to call, especially people in Biafra land. If you have anything to share with us, this is an interaction section. I'm not going to be speaking alone. That is why I placed that number there. You can call us to air your mind. And I also want to inform you people also that I have another platform where I teach women that are trying to conceive, that are finding it difficult. If you and your wife or you know somebody that is trying to conceive, ask them to follow or subscribe to Tochi Fertility Channel on YouTube and also on Facebook. This will give them opportunity to learn so that they will become pregnant. So today's program is an update about what is happening. You see, what is happening in Nigeria right now is just when I look at it, it makes me to laugh. Everything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been saying have come to fulfillment. And our, what will I call those ones? Are they educated elite or elite or illiterate? Which one will I call them? They know the cause of the insecurity in the South is, a lot of us do not know what is happening. We are busy blaming Simon Ekpa, the good guy, that he is the one. These people, you and I know that normally, in a normal circumstances, when they have not kidnapped in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, anytime there is going to be election in Nigeria, it's not always easy. You guys know about that. So now they use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a place of hiding shadows. I don't know if people are getting me. So now the first sit-at-home order have been given that if within 1 week Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released, they thought it was a joke. I thought before they said people are not listening. I heard Hope Uzodinma was saying that people are not sitting at home because they want to sit at home. That the reason why they are sitting at home is because they are afraid of coming outside. I say, you yourself, you are a governor of a state, you are ruling from Abuja. What happens today? What happens to your vicinity? You yourself, can you boldly come out on that day? Then you are telling people to come out. They are pretending. The other day we heard them, they claimed that they went to Abuja to meet Tinubu to beg for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, only for us to realize later that these people went there to seek for military that they will use to come and finish their people. So, and what is happening? People have not seen. I know that normally people do not choose this thing, but what is happening right now is just like a funny. They don't know. They are claiming that they don't know. Meanwhile, most of them, they are using this insecurity in the southeast as an advantage. If you don't know what is happening in the southeast, the real thing, everything they say is IPOB. There is some people, some group, individual, big people, politicians, they will form their own security outfit. And the purpose of this is for them to accomplish. Some people are using it for business. They will go and kidnap somebody and tell the person to bring money. Some politicians, they will form their own security outfits. When they look at you and they find out that you are their enemy, they will use that security to come and buy you. That is why they don't want what is happening in the southeast to happen. And you know why? The people that is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the Fulani, it's not the Nigerian government, it is our politicians. Let it be clear to your eyes now. They are not the one. If today, that as I am speaking with you, if the southeastern politician decide that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out, the following day they will come out. Do you know that since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya, and he has been seeking for what do you call it? He has been seeking for the right to see his own personal physician. It is only today that they granted him that opportunity to visit his own physician. I'm going to play a video, a voice note. I made it in a video. Maybe you people might have watched it, or some people will not watch it. The barristers in Nigeria, according to them, they said if you go to DSS custody, if you see people that are detained unlawfully there, this news is coming from Barrister Maswell, if I am not mistaken. He said he confronted the DSS boss and asked him that what you are doing, the way you are returning people unlawfully is not good. Ever since then, he has been getting a lot of threats. Let's listen to his voice before we continue. The numbers are there. If you want to call, please click on this like button. 96 people, only 24 like. Please click on that like button. It will help to disseminate this information, and also call to contribute. This is an interaction section. Let's listen to this voice.
Please, Nigerians should hold Magaji Yusuf Bichi, the director, DSSS, responsible. I repeat it again. Anything that happens to me today, Maxwell Opera, is saying that the director, SSS, Yusuf Magaji Bichi, should be held responsible. He is the principal suspect. What do I mean? I have written to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that as a matter of urgency, he should remove the director of DSSS. He lacks the legal capacity, the moral capacity, and the physical capacity to hold such a important position. We came here day before yesterday, that was on the 17th. We said, no, you cannot continue to keep people unlawfully in your own custody, even in the face of court judgment. As I speak to you now, I have 11 court orders directing the DSSS director to release my clients. He refused them access to their family. He refused them access to their lawyers. He refused them access to everything. And I have written to the president on this issue. And when this particular MFLA came up, we said, of course, if there's somebody that is a victim of MFLA, I think I should be the one. MFLA and Bauer connived and prefer a charge against me before FCT High Court, which I'm facing the trial. But that does not mean that I will allow our law to be preached. Let us get it right. They called me that I am a lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu, to IPOB. I want to reiterate, I want to state that yes, I am a lawyer to IPOB, I'm a lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu. And I also want to educate the DSS director that if Nnamdi Kanu cannot produce a lawyer, the government have it as a responsibility to provide a local practitioner for one for him. That's why we have Citizens' Rights of Federal Minister of Justice. That's why we have Legal Aid Council. That's why we have a Public Complaint Commission and a National Human Rights Commission. So that one is clear. Then calling us a charge and bail lawyer. That one is a civil matter, which is coming to explain to court what you mean by charge and bail lawyer. I received more than 4,000 calls yesterday from different countries calling me about this particular issue. When is it an offense for a lawyer to represent a suspect? When is it an offense for a lawyer to represent somebody that is being accused of terrorism? Somebody represented Kabiru Sokoto here, and nobody called that person a terrorist. Simply because I offered legal services to Nnamdi Kanu and I members of IPOB, and is calling me a terrorist. He will come to explain that. But as a matter of urgency, he should respect himself by stepping aside while investigation continues. I have written to the president, I have written to the Senate president, I have written to the Speaker of the House of Representatives, I have written to the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, I have written to the NBA president, and they should, as a matter of fact, constitute investigation. Nigerians should hear my voice. Yusuf Bichi, the director, DSSS, is after my life. Anything that happens to me today, or to my family, or to members of my colleagues here, please, the DSS director is my principal suspect, and they should get him arrested immediately. That is my position. I don't know whether any of my colleagues have something to say.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Of course, we will not join issues with DSS as an institution. In fact, our fight is in fact to sustain that institution called SSS, because it has been turned into a petty organization that, rather than face its responsibility of ensuring security, internal security in Nigeria, the DSSS has become so petty that investigates issues of fraud. In fact, I had a matter, a colleague of mine, but not a colleague, I did a matter at the Federal High Court here, wherein they said they were investigating issue of fraud. We came to court, the court gave a decision that the DSSS, or the SSS as they call themselves, do not have the right to investigate issues of fraud, and they should transfer the matter to the anti-graft agency, EFCC. It took the SSS 1 year to transfer that matter, 1 good year. And they left a Nigerian citizen in prison. We are not only asking for the sack of the Director General of DSSS today. Yes. What we are asking the president to constitute immediately a committee of inquiry to review all detentions, to in fact visit DSSS cell. The Chief Justice of the Federation should take advantage of the provisions of AJA, Administration of Criminal Justice Act, to set up either a magistrate or a judge to visit the DSS detention camp to find out what is happening there. A colleague of ours, a co-mate of mine, was arrested in Lokoja about 2 years ago. He has not been charged to court. Nothing has been done. We are not even sure he's alive as we speak today. We've been in court. We've got judgments. A lawyer of more than 15 years post-court, he's in detention. What is his offense? Nobody has explained. Even if his offense is treason, he should be charged to court. And then, because we complained, the DSSS is threatening us. He's calling us charge. They are calling us charge and bail lawyers. I don't want to talk about the faceless person that is behind that keyboard, who doesn't even know how to speak good English, who doesn't know, so professional in his tweets, but unfortunately, he was going to meet us in court. Thank you very much.
We want to first of all appreciate you all for always being there for Nigerians, for the downtrodden. I want to thank you all for always being there for Nigerians and for the downtrodden. You will recall that about 2 days ago, specifically on the 17th of July, 2023.
I think I'm going to stop this video here. You people have heard it. This is Mazin Nandi, one of the Mazin Nandi Kano legal counsel, and the person of Maswell Okpara. It's unfortunate that they were giving an example of people that are in prison. I was expecting them to call Mazin Nandi Kano's name, but they were using other people. You see, you see it. So the DSS boss is even calling them charge and bail lawyer. So my great people of Biafra, you know, and when Simon Ekpa says something, they are still okay. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Sister.
Can you hear me? Good evening.
Yeah, I can hear you, my sister.
Okay.
Good evening from here.
Okay, welcome to the program. I believe you heard what we are saying. You were in the background. You heard everything, so you can pick it up from there.
Thank you so much, my sister. Fellow Biafrans that are watching, any place you are watching from, I appreciate every one of you that is watching this program as you have joined us. Wherever you have joined us from, I pray and I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect every one of us, strengthen us and lead us into victory. Please, as you have joined this broadcast, please kindly like and share. It is very important because we are in a very critical time. We are in a very critical time. This is the time that our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, warned us about when he told us that we should prepare. For a time like this, Mazi Nandi can also warn and tell us to prepare for a time like this. Wherever you are watching from, please, I urge you to pay attention. Don't be so economical with this very information now. Make sure you share this information with everybody around you. Share this information to at least one WhatsApp group. Even our enemies, share to them. In this time, this is the time that we are being told that we have to do radical evangelism to awaken everybody. What you are hearing from this platform today is raw truth and the latest information that you must keep to your heart. We have come a long way. Every one of us as genuine Biafrans, if you are genuine Biafran, the original IPOB that Mazi Nandi established, if you are among them and you are under the Biafra Republic government in exile, following the right step, listening to the right person, which is our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and you are here, make sure you pass this information to everyone. The restoration of Biafra that we've been crying about and shouting about, the time has come. So many of you will come on our comment section when we are broadcasting, you will tell us to take action. You will say, why are we talking? It is time, it's time, it's time, it's time. That time has come. Ask yourself, how prepared are you? How prepared are you? You see what my sister has been explaining from his introduction to all this time. A lot of things has happened in the past, both seen and unseen. So many things. There is nothing that is hidden again in this restoration of Biafra. Nothing. If you continue to pretend not to see what is happening, it's up to you. You are going to face the consequence of your action. The level that we are today in this restoration of Biafra is a level, a time where every hand must be on deck. You can continue to pretend, but I tell you that the enemy of Biafra, they can no longer pretend. They are not pretending anymore. They are no longer hiding. They are no longer in the secret. They are in the open. They are standing on top of the mountain and they are announcing that they are the enemy of Biafra. But we are lucky that we have a man who is equal to the task. We are lucky that Chukwu Kukabiyama used our supreme leader Mazen Nandekano to lay a foundation. After laying that foundation, he also gave Mazen Nandekano a man who will come with a new dimension to bring Biafra. A man with the mental toughness to face all difficulties and all situations. We are lucky. That is how much Chukwu Kukabiyama loves us. With our stubbornness, in as much as we are not faithful, we are stubborn, we don't agree, but yet, Chukwu Kukabiyama have a master plan to rescue the Biafran people. That time we are waiting for has come. A lot of things has happened. A lot. Which one are we going to mention? Which one will we keep silent about? But the most important thing that you have to know today, you have to know that we are entering into a very critical time. When we say that Biafra will come in 2023, this is it. The time has come. Any place you are and you are listening to this platform, you must have heard about the 2 weeks sit at home that is coming. You must have seen and heard about the 1 week sit at home that we held before now. After the 1 week sit at home that was held successfully, all hell break loose. It is as if they poured fuel on the fire, and the whole of the contraption called Nigeria has been burning since then. They can't pretend anymore. They are shouting from right, left, and center. Every enemy of Biafra, inside and outside, they gather themselves in a meeting, they agree, and they are crying and shouting. Including Nigerian media, they can no longer pretend. Any media in Nigeria today that does not make Biafra as their head topic, you know that media is not existing. Remember when Mazen Nandekano prophesied about that? That time has come. Since after the 1 week sit at home, they have gathered themselves, they plan all manner of evil against us. They don't want to wait. Even though you that is a Biafran is still having some little doubt in you, you think it's a joke, but the enemy knows that we are not joking. The enemy can see the closeness of Biafra. And because they can see the closeness of Biafra, they can no longer pretend. They gather themselves together. As the Bible said that they will gather, that they will surely gather. The Bible said they will surely gather, and they have gathered. But because they are not gathering in the name of Chukwu Kukabiyama, they will definitely scatter.
Yes, sir.
They will definitely scatter. Today you see how they have gathered. They gathered in the zoo. And they come back once again, including the people that are supposed to be our own brothers and sisters, the people that our Prime Minister is taking the bullet for. They gathered and they raised their bounty and say 500,000 to take down their own brother, son.
My brother, let me cut in before you continue. I wanted to ask you a question. Your word now just make me to laugh. It's like these people have not. One thing that have not occurred to them is that Biafra has become a spirit. Biafra has become something that no one can silence. Within their mind, now they think that if they kidnap Simon Ekpa the way they did to Mazen and the Kanu, so Biafra agitation will come down. It will even create more problems. There are many Simon Ekpas out there hidden. After all, when they kidnapped Mazen and the Kanu, they never knew that somebody like Simon Ekpa will emerge. Did they? Assuming they know, they wouldn't have tried it. And my brother, I want to ask you a question now. Before you continue, I hope I have not interrupted you. My question now is, because what is happening is confusing me, is baffling me. Do these people, the Eastern politicians, are they trying to tell me that they don't know that if they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now, that there will be everlasting peace? Because there are many, as long as I'm concerned, there are many evil people hiding under the umbrella of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, committing atrocity. When they do it, they will not time. Just look at news media. I watched in a Facebook the other day where ESN rescued a man that was kidnapped by Fulani herdsman. The news, oh God, the news, one of the Nigerian news carried it, but they did not say the people. They didn't say that it was Eastern Security Network that rescued that man. So my question now is this: does it mean that these people that call themselves the elite, illiterate, does it mean that they don't know that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, even without speaking a word, once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu step out from that DSS custody, do they not know that this will bring everlasting peace? At least let these people hiding under his name, committing a lot of atrocities. If you go to Biafra land, is just like a hell. No peace. You cannot walk freely. Look at, I am in other people's country, feeling comfortable. I can go anywhere, express my mind, express my opinion. When you speak the truth, what is democracy? Democracy is a kind of a situation you allow people to air their mind. People's opinion should matter. It should matter. Before you do something, you cast a poll. People will express their mind, not by you forcing people. When you speak, they say you are speaking her speech. You are doing this. When you say the truth, I say, my brother, my question now is this: does it mean that they don't know the main causes of this violence in Southeast? And again, why is it that, I know that they are the one that kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, why is it that they don't want him to come out? Haven't they repented? When Judas saw Jesus Christ, he repented, he felt sorry. That was why he committed suicide. Does it mean that these people claim that they do not know why there is still insecurity in the Southeast? I will leave it for you to answer.
Thank you so much, my sister, for that question. You see, the answer to that question is in my introduction when I started. That the enemies of Biafra can no longer hide. They are now in the open. Even a little child knows how to bring peace to Biafra land. Our Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Indonesia, Mazi Simon Ekpa, have made announcements several times. And he said, if you want to stop me from talking, if you want to stop the seat at home, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and everything will stop automatically. Even the Janjaweed, they have known and they know and they say that release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it is going to stop this problem. But these people, you have seen it when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make his broadcast, and he will tell you that the main problem that you have is the political elites, the politicians. We do not choose any representatives to represent the Biafran people. Every single person you see in Biafra land as a politician is chosen by the caliphate themselves. They will choose your governor. They will choose your House of Rep. They will choose your senator. They will choose even your local government chairman is chosen by Sokoto. That is why they will never support anything that will make the good. They know the problem and the cause of the problem to the insecurity in Biafra. They know very well. They even go ahead. Instead of releasing Mazen Nan, they can to maintain peace. They go and recruit militia groups, give them gun, and they come out and claim to enforce it at home every time. They were doing it in the open. They were doing it in secret before, but you see, Ifan Yoba finally brought out his own unknown gunmen that have been using the secret. Today, they are brandishing their gun, walking around and operating everywhere, committing crime right, left, and center. All these things cannot happen with the presence of Mazen Nandekano. And the only man today that is trying to curtail all this and to stop it is Mazen Simon Eber. And they don't want to give him that chance. It is now about power tussle. It is a battle between light and darkness. The darkness is fighting hard to see if they can be able to cover the light. But you cannot cover the light. One candle light can lit up a whole warehouse. Take one candle light, put it in a dark warehouse. There will be lights and people will see. You can't cover the light. You cannot cover the light no matter how you try. These people are the real and true enemies of Biafra. They have been working on the ground until this moment. Finally, they can no longer work on the ground because they know that their days are numbers. And they are fighting in the open. These are criminals, people whose source of livelihood is criminality. People whose source of livelihood is fraud. They are so scared that in the same society, they will be nobody. In the same society, nobody will be paying allegiance to them. In a very organized and sane society, you will not see people lying down to shout, to call them name, call them Ochiror and no one Ochiror, or beg them for a job, or beg them for school fees for their children. They will no longer be relevant once you have a sane society. And that is why they are fighting hard to maintain the status quo of evil, to continue to perpetrate falsehood. No matter how they try, they will never ever succeed. They will never succeed. Let them continue to try from today to tomorrow. Their shame and disgrace will continue to show to the whole world. Every one of us have seen what is happening. Now these criminals, they could not control their criminality. How can you comprehend a people coming out to place bounty on a man who has just been named Ambassador of Peace by global community? A man who won Ambassador of Peace. It is not by any African country, not by Biafra, by the global community. And you are placing a bounty on his head for his kidnap. $500,000. This is the height of impunity. These are the ways the Zoological Republic is sponsoring terrorists. You can see in that very thing. I want anybody that is in this program, if you are watching this program, I want to ask one question. If you have the answer to this question, please type in the comment section. Let us see. Maybe we don't know it all. And that is true. I don't know it all. My beloved sister, Linda TV show, she doesn't know it all. And we cannot be everywhere at every time. But I want to ask this question. Anybody that is watching this program, I want to ask you, since you were born, have you ever heard of any project in Biafra land? They say that this is a project that was done by Ohaneze Nibo. If you have heard of any project since you were born, either started, finished, or unfinished, any project in the name of Ohaneze Nibo, if you have had any, please write it on the comment section.
Yeah.
Write it on the comment section so that we will know. Any project at all in Biafra land you hear, they say this project is being done by Ohaneze Nibo on behalf of the Igbos. If you have had any, write it on the comment section so that we can learn. But I have never ever heard of any project done by these people. So they have 500,000 to pay for the death of their own. but they cannot channel that 500,000 to build hospital, to give scholarship to their children, to build home for the homeless, to even build a charity home for the helpless ones. This is the height of wickedness. And when we come out and we tell you that Nigeria is a terrorist country, that is one of the reasons why we are fighting and fighting to get out before it's too late, before they infiltrate all of us and make us to turn to terrorists. Every one of us woke up and we saw what is happening. The federal government of Nigeria sponsored 6 terrorists to Finland to go and attack our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. A government, you see why they say that when you see evil, you don't talk. You don't know who is going to be tomorrow. And injustice against one is injustice against all. The whole world is watching. They were watching this criminal government of a terrorist that today have terrorists as their leaders, the vice president terrorizing. Before the whole world, they went and kidnapped an innocent man from Kenya. And the world kept silent. They did not react. A citizen of England, he traveled to Kenya with British passport. They kidnapped him. After kidnapping him, they tortured him for good 8 days and they sent him to Nigeria through extraordinary rendition. They committed international crime. They violated the international law. And the whole world is watching without any reaction. The UK is watching, no reaction. The US is watching, no reaction. Other Western countries are looking, no reaction. The United Nations came together and they said, release this man, and they gave them an ultimatum. You remember? They gave them an ultimatum. Release him from this time to that time. They ignored that
the UN, they didn't mean their business. When you mean business, you give somebody order to do something. If the person refuses you put sanction on the person. They are just doing that for formality.
That's what I'm trying to say. When they get the ultimatum, we were here. After the ultimatum, these people violated that very ultimatum and there was no punishment, not even a sanction. United Kingdom did not give a sanction for kidnapping of the terrorism. Instead, they are strengthening their bilateral relationship with the terrorist country. United States did not give sanction. Instead, they are selling ammunition to the terrorist country. The people that claim to be United Nations, who are they? The same world people. They were all watching where that evil was perpetrated upon an innocent citizen and nobody took any action. And because they did that and nothing was done, today they are sponsoring terrorists, broad daylight, to Finland. Sponsoring terrorists into another country to go and take down an innocent citizen, the global peace ambassador. This is the height of evil. When we say Nigeria is a terrorist country, this is it. 6 terrorists, and one of the terrorists we are talking about is from Enugu State.
And imagine.
The 6 of them are military men, officers in Nigeria, force men in Nigeria, sponsored to Finland.
You mean it?
5 Janjaweed and 1 man from Enugu State. As we speak, they are in Finland. I wanted this program that I felt, but Chukwu Okikadiawa is very, very far ahead of them. Before they will do anything, Chukwu Okikadiawa will reveal it to us, and we'll be prepared. Our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa did not call himself. He is not working for himself. It is not for selfish interest that is working. It is not for any personal interest that is working. Chukwu Okikadiawa, who gave him the assignment, will protect him. And as they have gone to Finland to commit that atrocity, they will all be disgraced. Just watch and see.
You say?
They will meet their Waterloo. This is the height of impunity. Because they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and no punishment was given to them. Nobody cares. Because the world doesn't care. It is about interest. The world don't care about you. It is you that will rescue yourself. That is why today Biafrans are doing what they are doing. And I tell you that every indigenous person in Nigeria is supposed to be paying allegiance to the Biafra. They're supposed to be thanking Chukwuka Biafra for making Biafrans available. Because other indigenous tribes do not have a voice. Even when they feel that it's just about the Biafra, the fight we are fighting today is not just about us. It is a fight to rescue every human being living on that dungeon. How can you imagine a government sponsoring terrorists? Broad daylight to go and kidnap somebody.
They think Finland is in Nigeria, but I wonder why the Finland government have not figured out these people who is harboring them.
My sister, you know how Western countries behave. Western countries, they don't work with guesswork. Whenever they want to come out, they will come out with a concrete evidence, including video evidence, so that you won't have any place to escape. The Finland government is on top of the game, and they are watching them. And as usual, you will see the news will come out, they will make the mistake, and the whole world will see them. That's why I'm telling people, everything that they do today against Biafra will turn out for our own good. Every move they make, thinking that they're going to bring Biafra down, will turn out against them. Any move they make, it will turn against them. Including this move they are making, thinking that they want to kidnap and Simon Ever. And when you kidnap him, you stop Biafra. You're a joker. Just like my sister said. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was warning you and say, if you take me out, you will see more mad people than me. You didn't believe it. You thought it was a joke. Today you are crying. You are crying, Mazi Nnamdi, you are crying. You are even regretting and say, had you been that you know, you wish that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should come back so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not.
Even my brother, sorry for interrupting you. The other day I was reflecting. You see, before something happened, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is truly a prophet, and he's just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's life is just like John the Baptist. If you always listen to his program, there was a time he was doing it repeatedly. He said, go and listen to Simon Ekpa. He is bringing another dimension to this, what do you call it? This struggle. He said it repeatedly. And if you look at what is happening, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as long as I'm concerned, have finished playing his own role. Even if he comes out today, he will not have more to offer. The ball now is on Simon Ekpa and any other person that is so interested. Because Simon Ekpa, if you look at it, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have performed his own work by clearing the ground, paving way, pushing this Biafra issue up to the Dutch say hawk, pushing it up.
Exactly.
It was just like this before they kidnap him. Now they kidnap him, allowing believing that once they take him, everything will just fall. Then the Biafra issue would die up, and if anybody should start again, the person should start from the scratch. No, but Simon Ekpa just pick it from where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu drop it and move even more higher, make Biafra, during Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it was just like something like, I don't know, creating awareness that is not moving far because he was surrounded by enemy. The worst enemy one can never pray for or pray to have is household enemy. Enemy within. Enemy within. Those people are very, very dangerous. Because boy, you don't know where their face and their teeth is. That was exactly Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been under, how will I put it? He has been under fire. He will be walking. They will be dragging him. He will be walking. He was just alone, to be honest with you. He was just alone. He's just one man standing. If he wasn't alone, why did he come out to seek for 100 men? How many people are working with him? So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have played his own role. When he comes out now, the only thing he needs to do is to be giving his advice But the person that will move this thing forward is Simon Ekpa, because Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, intellectually thinking at something is his role. But if you are talking about physical activity, a man with Obiakpo, then you talk about Simon Ekpa. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is so lenient. He can shout, he can do this, but within his heart is so soft. But you see Simon Ekpa, fear him. When he started, you'll be broadcasting and be laughing and be doing like this. People will say, do you call here to laugh every day? Imagine that. I will just be looking at these people and say, hey, you guys don't know whom you are dealing with. That thing you are seeing his teeth, you think he's laughing. He's not laughing. Now everything have shown. So kidnapping him again or acquiring him will even bring out more people that are so sophisticated that Nigeria cannot condone. The best thing for them to do right now is to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for peace to reign. Please, if you are joining me, if you like this program, click on that like button, share this program to any platform. 168 people, only 55 like. Please click. I hope everybody watching me have hand like this. Just click on that hand. It's not going to remove 1 naira from your phone or your account, just to disseminate this information. Thank you. My brother, please continue.
Thank you so much, my sister. You have said it all. They think that kidnapping Mazi Simon Ekpa can change anything. Any step you make against Mazi Simon Ekpa, you are helping us to draw Biafra closer. His baby face is deceiving you. Simon Ekpa is the mathematics that you can never ever solve. The mathematics that the zoo cannot solve is Simon Ekpa. You see how he has kept them on the run. You see, when our prime minister was supporting the sit-at-home support, they said, sit-at-home is not working. Sit-at-home is only Southeast. Only Southeast is feeling sit-at-home. Nobody is feeling it. It's only Southeast. What is happening today? Today they are confessing. Only the military alone is losing 14 trillion. Only the military alone is losing trillions because of the Monday sit-at-home alone. The federal government of Nigeria is losing billions, trillions, because of this very sit-at-home. And they are pretending before they tell you, oh, it's only in the Southeast. Why are you doing this? You are punishing your people. Emotional blackmail can never work for us this time around. All this emotional blackmail, they know that Biafran people are people that love life. They respect human dignity. They value their fellow Biafrans, and they cannot stand to see a Biafran suffering. They know very well. That is why they use that blackmail upon us every time. They will tell you, oh, you are destroying the business of the people. Your people are suffering. They will sing it and sing it and sing it. You begin to believe it and think it's true. The people that are suffering is the Zoological Republic. And that is why today they are crying. We didn't do anything to them. We chose the most peaceful way of saying our opinion. Sit at home. And let me tell you that is watching. If you are a Biafran, don't allow anybody make you believe that you are doing the wrong thing. We are the most peaceful people you can think of in the planet Earth, even up till now. We chose civil disobedience, which is sit at home. The most peaceful way for people to air their opinion. We did not say go and do riots. We did not say go and protest. We did not say go and carry arms. We did not support any violent move. We are saying, just go inside your room and remain there. If you can pray, you pray. And let the world see that you're not coming out, that you are angry because of what they are doing. You were not told to take any weapon and fight anybody or fight the military or fight the police. You were told to just sit at home the most peaceful way because we are peaceful people. And they said it's not working. But today, have you seen what that peaceful mood is doing? Only sit at home is bringing the Zoological Republic in their knees. They can't even anymore. That is why they are hiring terrorists to go to Finland. That is why they are paying for ransom. That is why they are even paying some idiots that claim to be part of the fake IPOB that we have sacked. The fake IPOB member that passed, the other idiot in South Africa, they paid him 7 million. Just of recent, they paid him 7 million. This other one, Chinasa in Kuwait, that Mohammed Abbas in Kuwait, they paid him 7 million too. They are paying money right, left, and center simply because we are sitting at home. Fellow Biafrans, The 2 weeks state at home that is coming now is it will be the breaking point. It will be the breaking point that will break the camel's back. That is why it is something that every single Biafran, wherever you are and you have breath, except you are not a genuine Biafran, except you don't want freedom. If you genuinely want freedom, this coming sit at home, there is nothing that will make you not to participate, and you don't wait for anybody to come and beg you. And to show you how serious it is, why it is a success already, to show you how it matters to us, the Biafra Republic government in exile have announced the palliative. You had the announcement of palliative. So you don't have any complaint to give. Palliative will be given to people who are less privileged. And the method of that palliative has been announced. Just $10 per family. And you can see Biafrans contributing on different ways. Biafrans are coming, paying for 10 families, 20 families, 5 families, 1 families, sponsoring palliative for people who are less privileged. You that is a Biafran, you have a responsibility now. Go and look for the site. Follow that site and make your own donation. Including your own village, where you come from. Look to your own village. There are poor people around you. There are people around you in your village that cannot be able to meet up. You can only reach out to them. You can reach out on your own. If it is 1 family, 2 family, to sustain them for these 2 weeks, it will be a total lockdown. The breaking point for the zoo. And I see no reason why you'll be waiting for us to beg you. Haven't you heard that the oil company in Biafra have already announced? They announced that they're going to shut down from 28th of this month.
Yes, I read it. I read it in the news. Ndo shi ha agbafuwe go na kwefuru ndị Britico ha agbafuwe ha da like ha bịa money ọkụ ha just like this thing a na-akpọ cataract in physics. They will just quicken the reaction, but at the end of the day they will remain neutral. Ha bịana na-atinye ọkụ ha agwana ndị be ha na-abịa ezurusi oyi ha agwana ha so on the 28th they will shut down ka ha gbafusi ya ọ bụrụ na egbuchazi onwe ha na-achitekwa bịa mewa.
So every one of us have to stand up and defend ourselves and protect our land. This is the last straw that will break the commerce back. The last straw.
Simple instruction. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are saying emotional blackmail.
The fowl that lay the golden egg is the Biafra land. We are the fowl that lay the golden egg. And they have overlooked us for too long. They have overlooked us for too long. But in this instance, to tell you, to let you know that Chukwu Gagabama is on top of the game. He's on top of the game. The project is the project of Chukwu Gagabama. It is not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu project. It's not Mazi Samaraka project. It is not your project, you that is watching me. It is not my sister Linda project. It is not my own project. It is the project of Chukwu Gagabama. Every one of us are just
ihe ji kwuo the hammer, but they like good things, but put hands together now. Let's make a good country. Nobody. I watched one stupid celebrity or the kanji there last Monday. Iga man kana bo Williams Uchemba. Burumote ya no na on Monday. Now I say that the mother people are going freely. That if you are sitting at home, you are wasting your time. Come out. And man no kukwe ihe ahụ jikwe security ya go. Oh, somebody comment there. I say, man, in a journey na raputa, ijikwe security. Carry happen in this security. Putano so. On advertise this dash governor Neru. Deceiving people the same way many people are going to be deceived. They will tell you to come out. They are security. Don't come out. Even those people you call security, those people have not safeguarded themselves. Don't risk your life. Open and the gate important. Okay, the man in on a big aguri woog in Oreba. And I say, Macofonia Kagaji Norudu no Macofonia because of whom one nigga walking. Because of whom your relative. Because of whom why Moriaqua. Gumwa woke togoro no mutangma gumwa ibugora fime. In I tell them that if it is your son, your biological son, that they went to kidnap. Even to the extent that the courts have discharged him. He is sick, his health is deteriorating. The courts have discharged him, they still held him in confinement. Already known a prison getting it or do go easy. You heard Wazlika said it that DSS is not a place one can pass just a night. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have stayed there over 2 years. Somebody now say, is it because of one person? Then na go gossip on many. Mandy at your views, natural recognition. Now go gossip on many. Anytime somebody in the speak against the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, my prayer for those people have been that let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's condition be like them. Let them find themselves in this kind of condition. Then they will understand. Nwoke mmadụ ọ mụrụ gịnị ka o mere? Ọ nọ n'obodo ọma. If he decide to not to talk about Biafra, he's living very well. He's a prince, well educated. He have everything. All the politicians, they come here. They see how civilized, organized. Look at many people are dying for kidney problem in Nigeria. Now you see India, they are making money. If they build a good health fertility, and get one ofenia ka mosquito, mam geba ngame nke anu we tinye kita. Emoje buru plan ya na aje na kwuru ndị Britico ụgwọ space. Get one or but poor man, many people order this Kenya na akpọ ya order na dey egbu mmadụ. Mgbe ihe na-egbu mmadụ na buy. Some people na order ha amaghị ihe na arịa ha onye rịa oje chemist. Onye si go n'ọgwụ uju n'ọgwụ a na-agụ. Many people that are suffering from kidney disease now, it's as a result of not going to the hospital. They don't know what they are suffering from until the thing escalates. Some people will be buying painkiller. Once they experience pain, they will say it's pain. They will go and buy a painkiller, not knowing that the painkiller will worsen the situation. But if it is in a civilized world like I am now, if anything happens to me, I go straight to the hospital, go with my insurance card. Go there, they will check what is wrong with me. Anything that is developing, they will find it early and they will fix it. People just die unjustly there. Asike with a good life. Nwoke biara no sacrifice onwe. Obuna Mazi Nnamdi Kanu eji hobi ya the first time. If you the first time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na Nigeria, how fresh and handsome. After ka ha mechaya arrest ọ natazi adoka agwa agboro he automatically, yet he didn't give up because he believed in what he was fighting for. And now ejide ya imepe ọnụ na-asị because of one person ọ ya ka mmadụ niile ga-eji anọ n'ụlọ. Don't worry, ọ ga-erute gị aka. Ọ ga-erute gị aka, and mgbe ọ ga-erute gị, nobody will be there for you. So anybody na egbochi anything about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release in a onwe gị, because he must come out. He didn't do anything. My brother, sorry.
Thank you, my sister. That is that emotional blackmail I need. And I say because of one person, you will sit at home. But it is not because of one person we are sitting at home. We are sitting at home because of 70 million people. We are sitting at home because of 70 million people whose life is in danger, who has become endangered species in the Zoological Republic. Our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is just a symbol. It's a symbol standing in for 70 million people. This 1% that is telling these lies, this 1% that is they are using to push in propaganda, they will fake their doom. Look at the idiot. Look at the idiot Mba, a certificate forger that want to be a governor. Somebody that went and forged a certificate, how can he give you a good governorship? We are here talking about forging a certificate. We don't know that this same Mba went and snatched a married woman in UK. Snatched a married woman in UK. That is where he's putting your economy. He's telling your economy is bad. Your economy is bad. Why Mba is building the economy in the waist of a woman, a married woman? And he will come out and be talking, come out for sit at home. Don't obey sit at home. Do not obey sit at home. He will come and tell you, why must you sit at home? You are destroying the economy. You are destroying the economy. You don't know that the remaining economy that you have, that the criminal Mba who claim to be a governor with fake certificate he is building economy in the waist of a woman, a married woman in the UK. Snatch somebody's wife. You think we don't know? Every single one of them will receive their own portion. Biafran people, sit at home is a weapon that we have in our hand. It is the most peaceful way for you to make your opinion. It is not a violent move. It is not a violent call. It is not a call for war. Sit at home is a call for peace. The most peaceful way in the planet Earth for the people to demonstrate their will and desire democratically. Do not allow anybody to make you feel otherwise. Do not yield into their emotional blackmail. Don't yield to it. Don't make anybody make you feel as if you're committing any crime as a Biafran. You are not. In fact, Biafran people are the people who are taking the most peaceful measure to restore sanity. The most peaceful measure. The only people that are taking that measure is the Biafran people. And we must be very, very proud of that. We must continue to be very proud of that. You see, the coming 2 weeks at home. Do not expect anybody to beg you. And I want to sound this warning. Going forward, they are going to increase in their blackmail and propaganda. You, that is a Biafran, any video you see going forward, and that video did not emanate from our Prime Minister Mazisa Maneba or from the Biafra Republic Government in the Exile platform, their media warriors, any video that you see that didn't come from them, it didn't come from our Prime Minister, please, no matter what you see in that video, even if the video is fighting the same cause with you, don't promote it. Do not share it. Do not comment on it. This is one thing that will be used against us. Sometimes they will forge their own video to blackmail us. And you will think that it is the Biafran people that are doing it. It is not us. Any video you did not see in the platform of our Prime Minister, Mazisa Maneba, you did not see it in the platform of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile Media. It doesn't exist. It doesn't belong to us. That is a blackmail. Let it go. But I tell you, every blackmail they push against us will turn out for our own good. It will turn out for our own good. Whatever they do against us will turn out for our own good. This coming 2 weeks at home, what I call it on my own is the triumphant entry into Biafra.
Hey,
That is what I call it. Any place you are, prepare for the triumphant entry into Biafra. Every time when we conduct program, you will come on the comment section, you will write action, time for action. How prepared are you now that the action has come? How prepared are you? Ask yourself that question and answer it genuinely. Some of you that complain of hunger, palliative will be made available. Biafrans are sponsoring the palliative by themselves. The palliative is being sponsored by the Biafrans are bringing in. Go to our platform, you will see the number of people, you see the huge donation that people are making. People are making donation. Starting from as little as $10 per family, Biafrans are taking responsibility. You don't have any reason why you should not participate in this sit at home. And let me tell you, nobody will dash you freedom. You must be ready to fight for it. If you are not ready, you have yourself to blame. But in the coming Biafra, whether you like it or you don't like it, whether you fight for it or you don't fight for it, it will definitely come. It will come. We are going home. We are going home. No human being will stop it. This is the project of Chukwu Kakabiama, and we are in the appointed time, ordained time by Chukwu Kakabiama. So whatever you see them doing today, and that is why you see them, there are things they know that we don't know. You that is a Biafra, you don't even believe that Biafra is coming, but the enemies know that it is coming. In 2023, they know. I beg you in the name of Chukwu Kakabiama. One of the reasons you see our Prime Minister, why it seems like he's slow, is that he is trying to reduce the collateral damage to zero. We value life. We are not happy at the death of any human being, no matter who the person is. We are not happy at the loss of any life. We want every life to succeed. We want every life to live. We are not pleased at that. More especially, Biafra people, we are not happy to lose any human being that has breath. It doesn't matter your religion. It doesn't matter your location. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter your tribe. We value the life of a human being. And that is why we are taking the most peaceful and the most gentle process, which is sitting at home. That is why we have proven the most peaceful. Nobody is telling you to take flag. You know, when you take flag and protest, you don't want to follow it. You open fire. And life will be lost. If you protest, it's a problem. You call for armed struggle, it's a problem. The only thing we are doing today is to defend ourselves, because we cannot just allow them to come and take us. Self-defense is the right of every human being. International law supports self-defense. African chartered law supports self-defense. Nigerian law itself supports self-defense. So everything we are doing in the course of this struggle is genuine and legitimate. Don't allow anybody to blackmail you to believe otherwise. Everything we are doing in the course of this struggle is legit, very, very legit. In fact, the Biafrans are the only people taking the legitimate process to restore sanity in the zoo. Every other thing you are saying there is fake. Every other thing is fake. So, my fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching us from, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Kagabiama, prepare for what is coming. Is it going to be easy? It won't be easy. But your joy will be that at the end of the day, victory will be ours.
Sure.
Victory is sure. There is no doubt about it. The light is already shining very bright at the end of the tunnel. So why must you doubt? You don't have any excuse not to join in this very restoration of Biafra that will kick off. Starting from the 31st of this month, it will be a different ballgame. If the criminals that are gaining from our land can hear this instruction, they can hear our voice and shut down their companies from 28. Why won't you, that is directly concerned, close your business and sit at home? Why? Why won't you, that the blessing will fall on, why won't you close your own business and sit at home? Let us see what will be the situation of the zoo after this 2 weeks at home. Let me see where they're going to get the money to function. We are going to triangulate them completely. After the 2 weeks, it is a triumphant entry into Biafra. That is what I call it.
I like that word. I like that word. I can see my brother, Biafra Voice 247. You are welcome. You came late. We are about rounding up. We have started, I think we have spent over 1 hour. I need to go and take care of my baby. My brother, I would like you to summarize, and so that you can go and do what other things you have to do.
Thank you so much, my beloved sister. I appreciate you for all that you're doing. Fellow Biafran that you are watching, my lovely comrade 247, I acknowledge your presence. Thank you so much for joining us. Everyone that is watching as a Biafran, let me tell you, rejoice, for the time has come for us to celebrate.
He said,
rejoice. Ask yourself a question. What am I going to do to write my name in gold in this restoration of Biafra? Answer that question genuinely. If you answer it genuinely, you have lessened the problem and the stress in the Biafra Republic of Exile. You have supported our Prime Minister, Mazi Samareba. Do that genuinely in your heart. If you answer that question genuinely, you must have supported Mazi Nandekano. Seriously, do that, and Chukwu Kagabiama will lead us into victory. Thank you so much, my sister. See you all next time.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother, for spending out your time to interact with us. I placed number there. Many people didn't call. Assuming I didn't put number, you'll be here. Which number? Which number? My brother, I appreciate your presence. May God Almighty bless you. And I also want to seize this opportunity to appreciate everybody who started this program, even people that joined us in the middle. May God Almighty bless you. If you haven't liked the program, please click on the like button, share it to any platform. You heard what my brother said. This is what we can do together to get our look at what is happening. Our people, our Nigerian people, I don't know what is wrong with them. Some of them have taken poverty or suffering as something that have mastered them. Look at how much is fuel. How much is fuel? You see people in Lagos trekking from work to their house, and they are enjoying it. They are laughing. They think it's normal. Well, if people still want to remain in suffering, myself, I don't want to remain in suffering. I want to come to my land. I want to enjoy. We have good food. In fact, God bless the land of Biafra. We have everything. Is it our weather? Is it everything is there? But these people have spoiled everything, and we are trying to fix it together so that we will go home. enwere onye pụrụ obodo oyibo si ya ji anya ọma isi ji anya ọma pụ obodo oyibo wenye aka gị enu ka mfụ. Everybody wants a better life. That is why all of us we find ourselves here. And if this better life can come back to us, then we will go home. So I want to thank you, and I also put a disclaimer because in that kita I want to put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, I do not promote hate speech, misleading information, or violence. A call for self-determination is never a call for war. We are here to inform and educate the members of the public. Please, YouTube, take note of this. Igbo ndị ọma na-ege ntị, ekene m unu, ya gaziere nwoke gaziere nwanyị. Egbe bere ugwo bere, nke si ibe ya ebu na nkwu akwazina ya si ya nwụọ, onye chiri nke o chiri ya zere. Ndewo ndị be anyị, kachi pụọ.
Mr. Ismani on the beat, and you're welcome to Linda's TV show, the home of news and analysis, where you get your information about the happenings in the globe, especially in Nigeria.
Listen to the sound, listen to my voice. Would you listen to this melody and you will find yourself? Listen to the sound, listen to my voice. Would you listen to this melody and you will find yourself?
I hope I reach you with it. What if we stop pretending and really do practice love? Yeah, like stop putting a price to it. Why would your loved ones fall from your expectation and you label them as misfits? Expecting perfection from a seed you sow beneath an imperfect soil. You can't be dealing on perishable goods and praying to God they remain fresh forever. Shut the fuck up. With time, they are predestined to spoil.
Listen to the sound, listen to my voice. Would you listen to this melody and you will find yourself? Listen to the sound, listen to my voice. Would you listen to this melody and you will find yourself?
Miss me with the judgment. I got love embedded in nature's monument. Be covered with divine ornament. Police the police. Know thyself and always keep to your promise. Try to touch people more when you are not touching them, because that's when you touch them the most. And even in your laws, do not feel lost, and let your shadow be the only image you trust. Self-love is what brings compatibility into relationships. Set the tone, love yourself, or get ready to engage in situationships.
Listen to the sound, listen to my voice. Would you listen to this melody and you will find yourself? Listen to the sound, listen to my voice. Would you listen to this melody and you will find yourself?
A healthy woman is a fertile woman. Be done with those terrorists they're made for your man. You laughed, right? You bring the truth to the limelight and people get too seriously in doubt. Profusely, that's the kind of thing I do stress about. Maternal mortality. This is to all the heavy goddesses exhibiting in this overall humanity. It is very normal to have flashes of thoughts about death during childbirth. But it is never normal to strive thinking you're gonna die creating life. The safest position to give birth in is squatting. With slaying horizontally, pushing with a force.